And now, for something entirely different, please welcome Simon, everybody.
I know, it's so.
Hi everybody in the new space. I'm going to read some poetry. So, no music, except for my words. So I'm going to introduce each one before I actually start reading them. I've been walking to the beach at night recently, over the past week. So this one, I walk to the beach, I sit on a bench by the beach and I write. So this is one that I actually wrote at the beach last week. So, most of these are new, one of them's a little bit older, but most of these are new. This one's called Sounds of Erosion on the Beach at Night. And still, all that matters is the sounds in directions I sense through the waves, in 3 dimensions. More details can be gained, knowing my surroundings well, bird out of place, in this season, in the night, in the dark, silence broken, animalian. Nature is quieter than the engines of cars, exhausting their ways, past on State 162, still just behind me. On Interstate 95, even further back, train wheels, steel on steel, clunk past at cruising speed. Metro North, a mile away back there. But the water sounds come constant. Different levels of bass mark the speed and depth at which they strike. And I come here, telling myself, I'm here for the silence. The water still brushes against the sandy edges. If I walk further, the trains still clunk along the tracks laid down, nailed with precision to the dirt, to the rocks, with the lasting hope they won't shift. Everything shifts eventually. Changing forms, like the sounds surrounding me, keeping me warm, keeping me company. Sounds of erosion on the beach at night. Thank you. All right, this one I read here before. I wrote this one years ago. This one's called Panthea Spinoza, The Spiritual World Surrounds You with Divinity. So this one's from a long time ago. I'm in love with precision. 100-year-old watch parts, handcrafted to plot out moments with no wasted motion. Efficient, definitive, each hand knowing where she is with each instant, where she is going with each tick. Never guessing, each motion ordained by calculation, by ingenuity. I'm in love with intention, though I have none, or I claim not to, at least not intentionally. I'm in love with beauty, aesthetic, sensual, smooth lines of glazed ceramic, the sweeping curve of a fresh-edged garden bed, outlining sweet smell of vernal viburnum and young sprouts of perennial emergence. I'm in love with motion, gravity, heavy winds. I'm in love with courage, bold action towards change, poetical, not political. Panthea Spinoza, the spiritual world surrounds you with divinity. Thank you. All right, they get shorter from here on out. So these ones I wrote this past week. This one's called, and I wrote this again, I wrote this one at the beach on a different night. It's called Stagnation and Similarities. It's never the way things are unless it's constant. They move in upon themselves, resting in place. Just like you don't want to. Don't let it rest. Dissatisfaction. A rest gathering moss and rust, awaiting motion to nowhere. You never know where you'll end. We don't even end there. Mostly change from the perspective, but inside, I see the similarities between there and here. Similarities, unpronounced but noticed. Colors and motion, oranges and yellows and reds, all fading into greens, or escaping it. I should have known, when I started this, where my focus would fall. The light gets brighter. Still, the colors fade. Stagnation, similarities. Thank you. And I have one more. I wrote this one on Sunday. I drove to the woods and I wrote this just sitting in my car looking at the woods. So, this one's really short. It's called Down the Road. Things look different, and it's true as they roll down the traps into forever of destiny. That's not right. Not quite. Paths are sketched, not etched, in stone as mere drafts, edited and revised as we craft our own ways through, down the road. Thanks. Everyone left.
You got more?
No.
No?
I'm good.